Hi, I'm Sinclair Ashman of Reverse Design. What's the key to creating a credible brand image? How can you represent what your company does in an engaging way that can really mean something of value to existing and potential customers? Well, find something interesting to say and then keep saying it. Here's an exercise for you. Compare your product or service offer to 3 of your competitors. Look at the promises you're making in areas such as service standards, quality, value for money, expertise, or the way you deliver those services. What's the one thing that your company does better than anyone else? If you can combine the most marketable features of that product or service with a specific, measurable promise, then you've got your unique selling point, or USP for short. With a USP, you have something to say and a basic idea to help you sell. It can help to sell ideas for consultancies and products for manufacturers. Without one, your marketing staff, design consultancy or marketing agency will only be able to design window dressing for your company. That's marketing collateral that looks nice but communicates nothing of real interest or value for your audiences. Here are the USPs of some well-known companies which have been turned into marketing slogans that most consumers are familiar with. Avis Car Rental uses "We Try Harder." Tesco has "Every Little Helps." And for BMW, it's "The Ultimate Driving Machine." These 3 USPs, like all good ones, have the following elements in common. The first is a specific promise or claim. Second, a challenge to staff to make it a reality. And third, an element of risk, so that if the promise is not delivered, it could result in disaster. If you're interested in looking at more examples of the best in advertising slogans, go to www.adslogans.co.uk and click on the Hall of Fame link. Another aspect of marketing communications that companies need to be aware of is the low patience threshold for the receipt of selling messages that most of us now have. Although estimates vary, there are around 100 to 200 selling messages that most of us are exposed to every day. That means that the company's advertising, product literature, or even a representative's business card has to compete for attention amongst all this promotional noise to which we're all exposed. Many years ago, I started using what I call the 3-second test. I often pose this as a challenge to design students when commenting on their work in critique or evaluation sessions. How it works is that they only have 3 seconds to get my attention. That's a good rule of thumb that also applies to TV or radio adverts, website homepages, posters, brochure covers, and other forms of marketing communication. The 3-second test is something you should consider using the next time you look at a piece of marketing communication for your own brand. So, if your company doesn't have a USP, develop one and start using it consistently. Make sure that it's unique within your sector and that it truly represents what you do or what your business stands for. In the next 3 video blogs, that's parts 5, 6 and 7, I'll be focusing on the details of brand language, starting with imagery. See you then.